those are lab tests. But I will tell you, the most important test is the meter test. Jan and I see it all the time. When we go out and we see people, we're like, oh, man, that guy's a walking heart attack, or that guy's really inflamed, or that lady does not look very healthy. You can just see it. You can see it in a person's color. You can see it in their overall body composition. You can just see it. It's no different than what veterinarians do all the time with animals. They don't need to do some fancy MRI or some fancy blood test to say, wow, your dog is sick. What have you been feeding it, Janet?
So if I was going to recommend for someone to look at labs, if that was important to them, and this might be okay to look at, like he said, C-reactive protein, but I also think insulin might be a good one to look at. Because if you are not responding to your natural production of insulin, it means that you're resistant to the glucose that you're consuming, and that's going to come down to carbohydrates. Carbs are things that in our society that are really overused. So we're talking not things that rot. Like I'm not opposed to vegetables and fruit. I'm not total 100% carnivore in my life. However, if you are eating processed and foods that have, tons of ingredients on them, you should probably stop, especially if you have high insulin resistance. If you're not responding to your pancreas releasing insulin in your body, you're causing inflammation everywhere. Every cell in your body is upset. That's your vessels, that's your lungs, that's your heart, that's your kidneys, that's your liver. I mean, everywhere. So food is super important. So if that's the case, then we really want to address it with lifestyle choices in our food. And Shawn and I beat protein and fats over and over again, because when we were going to school, we were taught the exact opposite: low fat, low protein, and high carbs. And look at where we are today.